Hi everyone, welcome to a new iProcess webcast. The topic is change management with a focus on mapping between ASPICE and ISO 26262, a two-part session. The driver of this conversation is the realization that there is no widely accepted mapping between ISO 26262 Change Management and SUP.9 Problem Resolution Management and SUP.10 Change Request Management in ASPICE. Let's cover the groundwork first. Part 1. So, what is change management? According to IEEE vocabulary, change management is the, quote, judicious use of means to effect a change or a proposed change to a product or service, with a cross-reference to configuration management. Configuration management, according to IEEE again, is the, quote, discipline applying technical and administrative direction and surveillance to identify and document the functional and physical characteristics of a configuration item, control changes to those characteristics, record and report change processing and implementation status, and verify compliance with specified requirements. We cannot talk about change management without talking about configuration management. So, to effectively define and implement a change management process, consider starting with the following. First, what items need to be placed under configuration management? Items that typically need controlling include baseline requirements and specifications, interface specifications, design, code, build data, database-related items, and so on, and the standards that were used to create the items. Second, what baselines need to be established, when, and what should be the content? According to ASQC SQE handbook, baselines that are typically defined through the product lifecycle are functional baselines containing system-level functionality of the product are established upon completion and approval of system requirements. Baseline content includes customer requirements, system architecture and interfaces, system test plan, and system test specs. Allocated baselines are established for each subsystem upon completion and approval of each component of the system. Baseline content includes software requirements, software architecture and interfaces, software test plan and test specs, hardware requirements, hardware architecture and interfaces, hardware test plan and test specs. Developmental baselines are intermediate baselines established under project milestones or authorized by owners to support internal activities, established throughout the development process. Baseline content includes any work product, for example, source code, baseline with the detailed design, with the source code module and associated files, with unit test cases and build scripts. Product or production baselines contain a snapshot of the product as it is delivered to the users for use in operations, established at finally released to operations. Baseline content includes configuration items promoted from functional, allocated, and development baselines, for example, executables, release package, third-party executables, and so on. Third, what level of change authority is required for each baseline type? Do we need the same level of change authority for a developmental baseline compared to a product baseline? The answer is no. Once we answer these questions, we can define how to control changes of the configuration items, how to record and report change processing and implementation status, and how to verify compliance with specified requirements, which will be covered in Part 2. iProcess can help you with training, preparation, and support for implementing best practices and achieving ASPICE compliance by focusing on value. We are not only telling you what you did wrong, we can help fix it.